Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Chrono Trigger. Last time we made our way around, gathered up a clone, some more powerful weapons for Magus, and got all set in order to go to Death Peak and save Chrono, if that's indeed possible. The first of these guys, when the wind dies, hide behind trees when it blows. Yeah, walk when the wind dies and hide behind the tree when it goes. So if we stay right here, we're fine. Do note that there was a, over on the right there was a power tab earlier on. Oops, I was too far away. You have to hold up to walk and not run. And you have to be behind the tree, otherwise it doesn't work. And slightly awkward to do because you have to let go of the B button and be in the right spot. But once you've got it all set up, you should be good to go. In this area, we gain a lot of tech points. We fight these guys a lot. These guys are crackers. I don't know why they're called crackers, but they are. I will be switching out my party members in here to demonstrate as many different techs as we can. Bubble hit, if I haven't shown this off, we're just going to start demonstrating dual techs because, well, we haven't seen a lot of them and we've gained a bunch of them lately. And nice damage with the belly flop. And Magus is just going to do his job here and do a bunch of attacks. And Slurp Kiss, if I haven't shown it off before, is very gross sounding. But all healing for everybody is great, so let's just keep going with that. And yeah, your party in here doesn't really matter, but I would keep Magus in as long as possible because he needs the tech points, and you gain a good amount of them here. So I'll be switching up every time we've seen all the techs from one particular group. We'll switch up there and move on to somebody else. Got a magic ring. So yeah, for now, Magus is going to be equipping the, I guess I'll show what's up here. It's nothing, but nothing! Magus is going to be in for a while. He's going to use the Berserkers until he learns Dark Bomb, gives him something else to do. Alright, so we've already seen Twin Charm for sure, so let's show off Ice Toss here. Nice. Magus will finish off that one. Some more tech points. Like, they're not, like, fantastic or anything like that, but the battles go by pretty quickly. And, can't get up there. And so we do want to show them off. You can skip a number of these fights if you don't want to. The Crackers have an attack that absorbs HP from your party members, so be aware of that. There you go. You basically just eat people and do a lot of damage. So we're going to show off Cube Toss here. Cube Toss is one of my favorite dual techs. Mainly because of the sound effect. And look at that damage! It's fantastic! And this guy can do HP down or the sap status. It's nothing to worry about, so don't really worry about it too much. We've already seen that. We haven't seen Dino Tail. I think we've seen everything else, so let's show off Dino Tail. Remember, Dino Tail is lower HP equals more damage. So at my current MP or HP levels, it does a whole lot of nothing. But if we eventually damage Ayla, we can get a lot more damage out of it. So we'll just normal attack and finish off these guys. I will demonstrate that again once we have a better opportunity to show off how much damage it can do. Let's switch up some party members here. Let's bring in Luca here. Now down here is a hidden save point if you so want to use it. And a shelter is a good idea. Use shelters very freely around here. wall ring for more magic defense if you care. There's a sparkly up there on the right. And here, you go in like this. You can skip it, but there is indeed a fight here. So let's see. We've already seen... I'm pretty sure we saw a flame kick already, but we'll show it off anyway. And now we move up here. That looks familiar. Let's switch up the party one more time. And in fact, this time we're going to bring Robo in instead. We're going to adjust our setup. We're going to remove the Berserker. And what are we going to give you? Okay, I found some equipment. I gave him the power ring that Ayla had and gave her the Rage Band instead. And everyone else is pretty much standard. I guess we can... Oops, that's the wrong character. Give you the Demon Hit, which is a little bit better for you. And... sure, we'll protect you against status effects. Not that that really matters right now, but... yeah, I think that's pretty much good to go. No treasure for you. Lavos Spawn. Now, the way this works is he hurts. So let's use a heal beam and, well, let's go for lightning too, I guess. He's got two different spots on him. Maybe this guy's not quite as powerful as, you know, big Lavos, but more spawns of Lavos sounds like a terrible idea. Well, we can't damage the shell. Attacks with Lavos Spawn me. If you attack the shell, he counters, and he hurts. So don't do that. Unfortunately, because we want to gain tech points with Magus, and he doesn't have any single targeting techs, all his techs are multi-targeting, he can't do anything other than normally attack. So I've given him the power ring to hopefully, you know, give him a good opportunity to survive there. Anything that hits more than one enemy is not going to be particularly useful around here. So Magus serves two purposes in this fight. One is to attack when he gets time. The other one is to do some healing. And we can use Fire Tackle here to single target this. There we go. And that's going to be the brunt of our damage. The downside to bringing Magus for all of these, you know, for this fight, is just he's not very good at targeting a single target. But, oh, we have Lizard Chaos. That's also not good. Where are my heals? Robo first. And then Robo on you. And that probably would have woken her up anyway, and I wasted a heal. More importantly, I wasted his turn, and he needs to do heal beam. So yeah, the downside to the way this is set up is there's not really a whole lot that anyone can do when Robo needs to heal. It's not ideal, it's definitely not the best party for this fight, but it's not a long fight, so it's not terribly important. Just kind of survive it. And the reason why we want to make sure that Magus gets in there is because all of those tech points, 120 tech points. And we get a Giga Arm, the second most powerful weapon in the game for Robo. Well, technically second best. You'll find out why later. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to use a couple of ethers if I need them. No, I think I'm fine. A couple of mid tonics. The alternative way of dealing with that fight is to use a different party. And, well, we'll be able to show that off. This fight is also avoidable if you aren't in the way. I like the snow effect here because it kind of reminds me of some of the levels from the original Donkey Kong. Alright, so let's just finish these guys off real quickly here. There's not really all that much to them. Macabre. I don't know, for whatever reason, when it came to that word, I always thought it was McCabe. But yeah, I think that's also spelt wrong here. But yeah, it was always a weird word in my mouth that just never seemed to come out right. No matter how I said it or read it, it just seemed weird to me. Still does to this day, actually. But yeah, the enemies can do quite a bit of damage. But now that they've weakened Ale a little bit, I have another opportunity to show off Dino Tail. Here we get a Brave Sword for Frog. And the Sparkly opens a door. Now, in this room, I believe there's an encounter if we go straight forward like that, which, of course, you saw me avoid the other way. So, Dino Tail, now that we're at half of our maximum HP, you'll see how much more damage this actually does. Yeah, not very good at the start, but it becomes quite useful the weaker she gets. So it's one of those, you know, glass cannon types of attacks. Definitely useful in set situations. So be aware of it and make use of it when it makes sense to do so. And pop down here. Again, shelters. We didn't really need it, but make plenty good use of them. Here, we step to the side, we can avoid it. Here we get a Star Scythe for Megasaur if you didn't already pick up his Doomsicle. And here's a nice easy fight for the three of them. And it falls down. Hey! Now I gotta heal him. Bastard. Oh well, I have plenty of mid-tonics, and I also have Aura. So that's no big deal. Hi! Now, the interesting thing about this fight is we charm the head. Well, there's a number of interesting aspects to this particular fight. Well, there's Rage Band in action. The important thing is, this one gives us an elixir. And the shell, I don't think we can charm. Now, yeah, it doesn't work. Now, the reason for this is, I think this particular version of the fight is just a little bit different. Because you hold down R1 and L1, unlike with the previous one, if the game stops attacking me for 2 seconds, you can actually run away from this fight. Now, obviously, I don't want to do that, so I'm going to go back to a save file, but I just wanted to demonstrate that, yes, you can run from that fight. And I think you can actually charm something from the first head, if I remember correctly. So I'm going to go back to that same file, and then we will try that. And if I get the item I think I'm going to get, then I will show it. If it's just an elixir, I'm not going to worry about it. And I will see you in a moment. Okay, we're back. I was thinking of something else, so the item that we could possibly steal wasn't what I thought it was. So we're going to just continue through with this fight as we normally would. Beast Toss, I don't believe works because you can't separate the head from the body, so don't try and do that. At least that would be my assumption. Here, we can do a spin kick if I haven't shown that off. For whatever reason, it automatically will target... Nope. Go for a cat attack. You know what? We'll try the rock throw. It won't work, but I'll show it anyway. Yeah, it doesn't work. It's attached to the main body, or to the shell, so there's no way of doing that. So yeah, our best bet with Robo in the party and Ayla here is just to use Cat Attack. Unfortunately, we have to go way down the list there if we're going to make use of her single targeting techs that don't either hit multiple targets or, you know, only work if she's in the right area, a la Tailspin. Oh no, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good at all. Game. Yeah, the Chaos status is not a lot of fun. I have Frog protected against it, but not Robo. But it fell down anyway. So yeah, you can run from that fight if you want to, if you don't want to fight them, and of course they do in the speedrun. But we learned Dark Bomb. And just show you here real quick. Nope, that's the wrong button. There we go. So yeah, we learned Dark Bomb. It's not too far to learn Magic Wall. But take a look. Only 200 left, only 100 left. Under 100? 170? And we've almost learned Flare. This is gonna be fun. Let's switch up some party members again here. Which combination have we had here? Let's go Frog and stop going twice. Frog and Marley. Let's see what those two together can do right now. Now here, be careful. It's slippery. Fall and you'll have to start all over. Nope. I went up way too far. It's not what I meant to do. So yeah, that is something that will happen if you screw up there. That's not what I meant to do. It's actually a really easy, straightforward setup. We're just going to fight you again. Demonstrate some techs here and take some damage. Why not? Alright, so we have Ice Water. If I haven't shown that off, we'll show that off first. Alright. Now this is a great place to work on techs that like to demonstrate techs if you haven't done so yet. Yeah, so it's pretty straightforward. No, really, video game? I was not even close. Stop that. Yeah, the pixel level that you have to hit for this can be really tedious. So if you fall off a few times, don't worry about it. There is a fast way of doing it, which is basically what I'm trying to do here. Yes, which basically is hold your there we go. Got 5 of them on the screen there. That's kind of the way to do it. You can fight a lot of the enemies on the screen at the same time here by hitting the right spot. I think you can get 6 on screen at the same time if you do it right. I can't remember the exact spot, but it's used for farming in the speed run. Oh, I should use Glacier. Oh well, next time. But yeah, you get lots of tech points from that. But yeah, the path there, if you want to try it. Really? It came so slow. What was I saying? Yeah, it's relatively easy. You just hold your thumb on the directional button to the left, and then hold it kind of at the top, and then just rock your thumb to go a little more up at certain spots, and that's pretty much all you need to do. Here we get another sword, and if you zone in again there, you can get a bunch more of these guys in the battle all at once. And we'll show off Glacier, which is a single targeting attack. And then we'll demonstrate Dark Bomb there, which is an area of effect attack. Glacier is pretty damn cool. Uses the same sprite for the ice as in Cube Toss there. We've already seen him do that when we fought him, but now we can see that as well. Ouch. I need to heal. Now, that's good timing because, well, double cure. Let's show that off and heal everybody up to full. This uses Cure 2 for both of them. is full restoration to everybody. Might do status as well. Can't remember. Stop! You deal so much damage. Yeah, these guys can be a real pain to fight because they do hurt a lot, but usually you are finishing the fights off pretty quickly, so just kind of keep that in mind. Alright. Frog Squash. Nice. Alright, let's switch up the party once more. Of those? What other texts have I not shown off between these two? Cure Wave I haven't shown. Bubble Snap and Blade Toss I'm pretty sure I've shown. But we can... I didn't get enough. Oh well. We'll demonstrate some more dual attacks here. Bubble Snap, and then Blade Toss, and then we'll show off the other one. And I think Magus will just stand by here. Just so I can show off a bunch of these attacks here. Yeah, we definitely saw that one. I remember talking about how much I liked that one before. Alright, Blade Toss. Yeah, we saw that one too. So that's those ones out of the way. Let's pull Frog out of the party here, since he's learned all his techs now. And we will go... Sure, we'll show those two together. I don't think I've shown their techs together in a little bit here. But yeah, that at least gets 5 in the fight there. Dark Bomb, as you can see here, can target multiple enemies. And we already saw Ice Tackle, so we'll show off Aura Beam, and then I'll demonstrate the more powerful one there, Cure Touch. Go. So yeah, the weaker healing for everybody. Just do the base attack, or you could critical. As soon as I did the attack, I knew something was going to happen. Critical, I won't get to show it off. Whatever. We'll get another chance to show that one off later. Let's pull Luca and Frog in here. And the reason for doing that, since we've already seen all of their stuff, is because, well, after this fight, at least I believe after this fight, I should have fought enough of them, we should be able to learn the final tech for Luca there. And with Frog also learning his final tech, Flare, Frog Flare. So we have a couple new techniques we can demonstrate there. And you've almost learned Magic Wall. Gotta work on Triple Kick, Life 2, and Shock. So I'm gonna bring... Well, that's unfortunate. Well, I guess we'll bring an ineffective party going forward for the next big fight. So this is up here, where we saw before. I should switch up my party here. Bring Robo and Ayla, I guess. Why not? And here, the final helper. Push the shell, climb the shell. If I can speak, that would help. They hide this one well. It just blends in so well that you barely see those stairs. Here we get a Dark Helm and a save point. Again, shelters are nice. Make good use of them. And gonna pull you in because you need the tech points more. And the wind here is blowing us down. Now, one of the NPCs has said, yes, we do have to fight a third one of these. One of the NPCs said that Lavos rains from a top death peak. somewhere. I can't remember where. But it's said somewhere. I remember it. I know it happened. I'm pretty sure we've shown it off because I'm remembering it, which means I probably saw it recently. We could cast haste, but why? This fight should not take very long. Though I will need to use Marley to heal here, probably in the next turn, because she's low on MP, or low on HP. I know the difference. Don't have anything that does a lot of good damage here. I'm going to wait for his next attack here. Okay, so that doesn't matter. Well, kind of does. Whatever. We'll cure you, and then we'll cure Magus on the next turn. Just want to keep ourselves above... Oh, there's the sleep status. That's unfortunate. We want to keep ourselves... okay, that doesn't do it. Okay, never mind. Heal it is. Want to keep ourselves above 300 HP for his attack there. And there's Chaos. That's not good. Definitely not good. Okay. So that should break Confuse, right? Okay, it's dead anyway. Okay. Whew. Yeah, the shell doesn't disintegrate this time, as we heard from the information. Push the shell, climb the shell. We learn Magic Wall, we learn Life 2. So if we push the shell, we can now climb the shell and get up there. However, it's pretty much all the time we have for today. So now, with what we've learned, we only have 2 more techs to work on, and we'll have finished everyone except Magus, who is now working on Dark Mist. I'm not on the save point. Now I'm on the save point. There we go. But yeah, that's pretty much all for Death Peak. We just have to climb the final set of stairs there, using the shell to help us get up there, and see if we can save Chrono. It's pretty much all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.